Hello, everybody, and welcome to week 6 of our class here at Purdue Global University on the Global Environment, EM 410. We're just coming off a very busy week in week 5, uh, looking at our different quizzes and everything we did back in week 5. So we are now officially into the second half of the course, guys, and the papers have all been graded that have been submitted. We still have a few students who have not submitted their Unit 4 paper. If you have not, guys, continue to work on them and get them to me as soon as possible, and I will grade them. Also, looking at week 6 this week, guys, we do have another assignment coming up, so we'll cover the assignment this coming Monday night in seminar. If you start working on it early, guys, and you come up with any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out to me in office hours. They're on Tuesdays and Sundays from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. Or you can send me an email, guys, and I'll respond to your emails as quickly as I possibly can. So we do have an assignment coming up, guys. We'll cover that this week in seminar as well, too. We do have a weekly quiz as usual, so we will discuss the quiz at the end of at the end of the coming seminar this Monday night also. 2 discussion boards are going as well too, guys. So remember to post on 3 separate days on each discussion board. So it's a typical week for us here at Purdue Global University in our class in the global environment. So everybody look everything over. If you have any questions, concerns, please feel free to reach out to me and contact me. In terms of the topic this week, guys, we're covering the United States and its and our politics a little bit. We're discussing the issues of, and we've been discussing for the past few weeks, of the United States not being involved in international treaties, international organizations, taking our very standoffish approach to it. We use a lot of economic reasoning for why we don't get involved. So we take an examination really hard examination at it this week. So that'll be a lot of our topic this week as well too. And then what's very interesting, guys, we'll be looking at the North-South gap. It's dominating our discussion boards this week, guys. And if you read the week's overview, it is going to be one of the major topics you'll be looking at in your readings and all your other stuff coming up this week. The North-South gap is extremely interesting because what the North-South gap talks about here is when you look at the global map, you can pretty much divide the world along the equator. Most of the industrialized nations who are doing very well economically and large gross domestic products, large economies, stable infrastructure, but a lot of environmental pollutants exist north of the equator. And then when you go south of the equator, you have a lot of the third world nations. You have nations that have very little infrastructure, very little education, very little technology, no economies whatsoever in some nations, constantly in a state of civil war, tons of environmental issues in terms of starvation, malnutrition, disease, and just a litany of issues in the global south. So we're looking at these issues, guys, and why we have this clear division between the north and the south, and what responsibility does the world owe to the nations of the global south to get them out of some of the predicaments they're in. So it's an extremely interesting week and topic this week, guys, and I hope everybody enjoys it. And so again, guys, our seminar is this coming Monday, so hope to see everybody there. And again, office hours are Tuesdays and Sundays from 10 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. If you have any questions or concerns, and you can always feel free to email me, guys, anytime if you have any questions as well also. And with that, guys, have a great week.